All right. We're here at the Marshall booth with Slash, and Slash, it's always great to see you. And you know, your history and your allegiance with Marshall is well known. Can you tell us what attracted you about the company at first and why you've stayed with them?
Well, I think a Marshall was the piece of gear that all kids aspire to who want to play hard rock guitar, you know. But I remember when I first really discovered Marshall, at the end of the song "Sweet Emotion," there's a chord that Joe or Brad hits, and it's just an F sharp, and it holds, and it just sort of builds. And I said, "What is that?" And somebody told me, "That's a Marshall." And I was like, "Okay, got to get one of those." Yeah,
And
that's how it started.
and then the rest is history, right?
And the rest is history.
Good. Can you bring us up to speed on what you've been doing lately, projects?
Well, I mean, I've just been working mainly on my solo record, which is now, we just finished, and it's mastered and done, and it's coming out in April. And now I'm sort of getting geared up for the sort of promotion of that and doing all the marketing, whatever, you know, getting the record deal together and booking a tour and all that. So everything having to do with a new record that happens.
Good. Now we're here at the Winter NAMM 2010 show in Anaheim, and there's something special brewing. Can you tell us with that, your partnership with Marshall?
Yeah, I've got had this idea to, there's been a lot of people trying to emulate the sound that I got off the Appetite for Destruction record, Guns N' Roses record. And there's actually some people out there who have been trying to build a replica of the amplifier that I used for that session. And the amplifier was a JCM 800. I rented it from SAR, and it was one of a handful of amps that I rented, trying to find one that sounded right. And that amp just sounded fantastic, and I used it for the whole record. And I held on to the amp, you know, sort of stole it from SAR, and my tech forgot to leave it on the truck when we rehearsed at SIR Studios, so SIR promptly took it back. Anyhow, so, you know, it's been one of those sort of coveted things, and decided to try, you know, we know all the specs on it, and we know exactly what model and what year, and have all the schematics for it. So decided to actually make one ourselves, as opposed to all the homemade ones that are being made around the world, you know. So this is what we're presenting today.
Well, best of luck with it, and thanks for taking the time.
Cool, thanks. All right.